Dave Benham, ladies and gentlemen.
Very nice, sir, as always.
Well, welcome to VOM, y'all. This is VOM 78.
78?
No, it's a little nutty, but there you have it.
It's a lot.
78 VOMs.
It's a lot of weeks.
So, yeah. So, how's everybody doing tonight?
Getting by okay, everybody?
Asking everybody.
Everybody.
Ready to vom.
Most people.
The world's on fire. We should abolish the Senate. Other than that, everything's great.
Good talk.
I'm gonna hurl.
VOM 78. To my one side, because I can't tell which way we're going, is our regular co-host, Rowan Corbett. And in the place of our normal host, Rob Hinkle, my name is Chris Eric, and I come off the bench occasionally when Rob has other things to do. And this happens to be one of those occasions. So we'll all just do our best to get through it together. It seems like only yesterday we were talking, Rowan.
I know. We had our we called it the Sunday Happy Hour live stream.
Yeah, it was the VIP version.
Cozy was our audience yesterday.
Yeah, our audience. If that's not a word, it should be. Is it actually a word?
No, not to my knowledge, but.
Well, we'll get the OED people on the phone stat. So, Mr. Corbett, are you going to start us off this evening?
Well, that's my intent, but you know what? I actually have no idea what I'm going to play.
A song. Play a song.
I know. Songs are good ideas.
Songs are good. I'm a big fan of songs, and I like your songs.
Okay,
You played one that you don't often play yesterday, and I can't remember the name of it, but I quite liked it. I think I'd only heard it once or twice before.
Oh, which one was it? The Twine one, or was it? Because
Yes.
you hadn't heard that one before.
It
All
was
right.
twine.
This
it was.
Yeah.
Is it the wrong instrument for twine?
No. It's perfectly
okay.
acceptable. I just gotta retune a little bit. It's a weird one for me because it's an old song, and one I don't do that often because it's a love song, and I don't really do those much anymore. It's like everybody does love songs. I've tried to do other things, but.
And by the way, Eric James Danowski, who I think has seen more of these than I have, has popped in to say hello. He said, "Hi, Chris and everybody. Hey, I'm Chris." And he also said, "Rowan, yeah." And I think we can all agree on that. That crosses the line for everybody. No, not the line. Something else. So, Rowan, you're going to play us a song, right?
Like we're in limbo, balanced on twine. We care enough to draw the conclusion, but not enough to make a circle Maybe it's better this way, like summer and fall, inseparable for just a few days before the inevitable. Maybe it's better this way, like summer, like fall, conscious to the very end, faces becoming walls. Maybe it's better this way, maybe it's better this way, maybe it's better this way. Thinking about you, rubbing your feet against mine.
Yep. I think that was a good call on my part to ask you what song you played that I couldn't remember the name of.
Yeah, everybody give it up for Chris one more
No,
time.
don't do that. Nope,
Oh.
don't do that. No.
It's the real hero here.
No. Well, that's not for me to say, but no. And we got a great song, man, from Eric James Danowski. Am I
Thanks.
pronouncing his last name
I
correctly?
think so.
Yeah. I hate to mispronounce people's last names, especially when they consistently say nice things. You know. Let's see. So
All right.
what? Yeah.
So I
Okay.
think I'm gonna do this one that I call Serious. Excuse me. Hold on a sec. Things are broken. All right, here we go.
I think you're doing great.
You knew, but of course you did. Wouldn't have got this far with the life you led. Always, always on trend, ever the shooting star. Always one step ahead. Headed straight for the dark star, too fast for us. All the wonders before you, all made of dust. Some sleight of hand, you soar above the crowd. Great hour next to sea. One step ahead, like you always are. You make this last decree. Every star in the sky, distant fire, light shining high. Headed straight for the dark star, too fast for us. All the wonders before you, all made of dust. You slipped away Well, of course you did, can only go so far. The sands, the day. One step ahead, like you always are. You'll light the way. Headed straight for the dark star, too fast for us. All the wonders before you, all made of dust. Headed straight for the dark star, far too fast for us. All the wonders before you, all made of dust.
Right, Chris, you did it again.
I clapped. I did. That was me clapping.
You
How I
saved
clapped.
us.
He saved every one of us.
Right on.
I
Let's
do what
see
I
here.
can.
So yeah,
And there you are.
there we are. So I believe next up we have Ed Cates. Is that correct?
I think you are right, sir.
Right.
Oh, and we did lose Mr. Leal, just so you know.
I did see
dropped
that.
your
I
note.
did see that.
I just wanted to make sure. Let's see.
How are you doing tonight, Ed?
I'm doing okay, thanks. Was that Ronan? Who
that's
only
right.
got Chris on visual right now.
Oh, well, you should. You're definitely
I
missing
just-
out. You should see Rowan, not me.
Well, now I got me. That's too much of me. I need a little me is okay, but I want to get a little bit there. Okay.
Fair.
Yeah. So I'm newer here than a lot of you, and I just want to, as I heard it, Chris, you have one of your son is gonna play, or your daughter is gonna do it?
One of my sons is. I mean, yeah, my 9-year-old is going to play later on.
Okay.
So, yeah.
The reason I mentioned that is, I'm not a consistent songwriter. I'm not even that consistent a musician. I've gone in and out of it. But I was blessed in 2001 to 2003 to work as a children's musician in preschools and going up till first and second grade, and it was a really good experience. And part of the reason I stopped was I joined the Children's Music Network. This may be nothing to you guys. It might mean something, but when I did that, I found out that most of the people who were becoming pro children's musician writers were taking a big educational slant, and we're also parents, and that was I'm not. So but I wrote a bunch of songs, and so I'm going to do one that was, you'll see. It's called Jaime the Handy Hippopotamus Plumber.
Okay then.
And it is on a compilation CD of the Baltimore songwriters. Actually, I took one down. In 1997, at the Hanover Zoo, among all of the animals, there was one who rose above his station to the heights of glory. A hippo named Jaime, and this is his story. Like all the other animals who are in the wild, Jaime and his wife wanted to have a child. Although she was in labor, they'd started to doubt, 'cause no matter what they did, the baby wouldn't come out. Zoo called in a midwife to take care of her pain, but even though he worked all night, the situation remained. Jaime got so desperate, he took a big chance. He slipped behind the janitor and stole his wrench. Then he squeezed her and he squashed her and he held her chest. He pulled her to the east and he adjusted her west. He worked so real hard till he got overjoyed, 'cause suddenly she gave birth to a big baby boy, a 1,000-pound baby hippo. Now Jaime needed money to support that child, so in addition to the rank she got a plunger and file. He added on some piping and he started that summer. He was Jaime the handy hippopotamus plumber. Jaime the handy hippopotamus plumber. Works in the autumn, winter, spring, and the summer. He'll fix your faucets, he's got your number. Jaime the handy hippopotamus plumber. Oh, well, he's working at the zoo because he isn't a bum. He's fixed up all the leaks in the aquarium. He's getting mighty skillful, become so keen. He's even fixed what's funky in the monkey's latrine. Jaime, the handy hippopotamus plumber, works in the winter, spring, the autumn, and summer. He'll mender and bender, snaker and pumper. Jaime, the handy hippopotamus plumber. Well, now if you're washing dishes because the dishwasher failed, from the tub you've had to have the water bailed. Don't look inside the phone book to decide what to do. Just go and get Jaime Hippo at the Hanover Zoo. Jaime, the handy hippopotamus plumber, works in the winter, spring, the autumn, and summer. He'll fix your faucets, he's got your number. Jaime, the handy hippopotamus plumber. Jaime, the handy hippopotamus plumber.
Nice.
Thank you.
So will you be doing a second children's song, or is this?
The second one is, you know, you guys can classify it how you want. I mean, it's, so I do write some, you know, I prefer to write funny songs, even though I don't have that many, so a lot of my songs I have no documentation left on them. And there were some funny ones. This one's more an adult funny song, I think. I've kept it clean as far as lyrics by putting in a children 4-letter word rather than the adult 4-letter word. But I think you guys might get a kick out of it. It's called I'm Grateful for Everything But. Today is the day that I always prayed for. I just got married to the girl of my dreams. My CD is again from top. Today is the day I've always prayed for. I just got married to the girl of my dreams. My CD is skyrocketing on the charts. My movie release is a scream. My best-selling book is out in 12 countries. It's an international to-do. But as I walk through the park, feeling like a god, I felt dog poop squish on my shoe. I've been on this planet for 60-odd years. I've seen a lot of things. I know about the hard times of life, and also the joy it brings. I've suffered in pain and I've worked for no money. Been stuck in the rain, seeing folks who have plenty. But through each experience I have discovered a wise and impeccable rule. let me tell you about it. I'm grateful for everything in life. Grateful for everything in life. Grateful for everything in life except the dog poop on my shoe. Now, dogs are an animal blessing, I'm sure. Man's best friend, who could ask for more? Dogs are loving, wise and loyal, except that it's always my shoes that they soil. If I had a dog, I would keep him indoor. There he'd be faithful and true. 'Cause when he's outside, it just can't be denied. He's always leaving some poop on my shoe. I am grateful for everything in life. Grateful for everything in life. Grateful for everything in life except the dog shit on my shoe. Now, life ain't bad, I'm telling you. Get to do what you wanna do. But remember, when you think you've reached heaven, you'll find some poop on your shoe. Yeah, life ain't bad, I'm telling you. You get to do what you wanna do. But remember, when you think you've got your shit together, that's what you'll find on your shoe. Well, I am grateful for everything in life. Grateful for everything in life. And grateful for everything in life except the dog poop on my shoe. Thank you.
Nicely done.
Right on. Well, I believe next we have Steve Cutts. Welcome back, Steve.
Evening.
How are you, sir?
Hopefully, well, I'm pretty good. I'm a little hot up in my little garret here, but
I mean, I think you look nice and all, but I wasn't
Well,
going to
thank
go
you.
that direction.
I didn't put a tie on tonight, but
I don't really think that's a tie kind of shirt, to be fair.
no, definitely not.
Yeah, it looks like a warm weather shirt.
Yeah, well, but we're about to run out of summer here in another day or so.
Is that right? Are you in the Baltimore area?
DC.
Okay. Yeah, you guys won today. I'm in Erie, almost in Canada, but somehow today it was hotter here than it is there. I look every
Wow.
day because I have a rich, fulfilling life.
Don't we all?
Yes. But sorry to talk through your time, sir.
Not at all.
What was your first song?
Well, I got a little current events lesson here. Not anything of great consequence. For example, the word Senate does not appear in the song, so that will be a comfort to some folks. But the targets of this song are never named, but I bet you can figure out who I'm aiming at here. Oh, I'm sure that you know my name. You may not recognize my face, but I just anteed up a poodle of money to take a little ride in space. No, I'm not a scientist. Can't tell you a thing about the stars. Can't rattle off the digits of the speed of light. But I'm thinking about a trip to Mars. Oh, it's just the sort of thing that rich boys do. I want to seize the moment, want to set my sights on something new. I lose track of all my money in the bank, but sitting on that rocket put a tiger in my tank. Oh, it's just the sort of thing that rich boys do. Now I made myself a pin with wings, and I call myself an astronaut, floating up there above the atmosphere beats spending money on some yacht. And a mansion so terrestrial, paying taxes is overblown. I figure these were dollars that were very well spent. I'm not the man they think I am at home. No, it is just the sort of thing that rich boys do. I want to seize the moment, want to set my sights on something new. I lose track of all my money in the bank, but sitting on that rocket put a tiger in my tank. It is just the sort of thing that rich boys do. Now they used to call us captains of industry, but that title never really did it for me. Okay, my ride lasted for barely 10 minutes, but there went a spaceship, and dude, I was in it. It is just the sort of thing that rich boys do.
Yeah.
So what is your problem with Richie Rich exactly? He's just a kid, spending too much money.
Look, man, he earned being born into wealth, okay? He came by it good and honest, all that inherited money.
Yes, we all believe.
Fair enough.
Well, not that I would know what rich boys do, but make sure we're still in tune with the capo on. I finished this next song up just before New Year, right around New Year. And it's a song about the complaints and wishes of the pandemic. And I played it out, and I rushed and did a studio recording of it and thought, well, you know, we're going to be over this, and this song is not going to be relevant anymore. Well, I think it's still relevant, unfortunately. Ed was talking about things he was grateful for there. These are things that I would be grateful for. A song called "What I Wouldn't Give." Oh, what I wouldn't give for a tonic that lifted my spirits, for a change of direction that led to a happier time, for a day to go by when I didn't feel restless or anxious, or drift out to sea all alone. Oh, what I wouldn't give for some news with a promising sign, to have decency counted as something y'all can rely on, to hear voices of kindness to drown out the ones that malign, to be guarded by angels instead of assaulted by devils with mischief in mind. Oh, what I wouldn't give to see a glimmer of hopefulness shine. And what I wouldn't give for a miracle cure for what ails us, to see smiles take the place of the tears for the loved ones we've lost, to feel real reassured once again by the hand of a friend on my shoulder when hugging hello, and to feel that affection does not have to come at a cost. To read your expression without having most of it hidden. Oh, what I wouldn't give to know more than your eyes have to say. And what I wouldn't give for some happy disruption to banish the boredom and dim the dysfunction, to dress to the nines for a meal in a crowded cafe. Oh, what I wouldn't give to dress to the nines for a meal in a crowded cafe. And what I wouldn't give to have the hard times just all fade away.
Good job.
Very nice, sir.
Thank you.
Very cool. Well,
Much so.
if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's Dijon now, yes?
I think you're correct. I would just like to mention that Eric James Danowski did say, "Go, Steve," and Michael Serena said, "Wonderful, Steve." Just so as you know, I think everybody can use that kind of information.
And I'll echo that. Wonderful, Steve.
Well,
That was
Steve,
good.
the name of your first song should have been Jeff Who. The name of your song should be Jeff Who.
I thought you guys were going to come out with your gear that you normally wear after that. It's like, well, which rich guy who goes to space are you talking about exactly?
Oh, yeah. All the Tesla stuff. Yeah. SpaceX. I told John, I says, oh, maybe we should do Baby Martians, you know. But
Yeah.
anyway.
I don't think Steve's heard that one yet.
Yeah.
Always good to have an answer song.
Yeah, but we're not going to do that. Steve will just have to come back another day.
Totally allowed, I understand.
Yeah.
Will do.
Thank you, Steve. Love your music.
So I went to an open mic that had a theme, and the theme was songs written in the last 10 years. Well, I was having a really hard time finding a song that I could do for this. And then my friend Richard said he could do it. He would do My Welcome Mat. And I said, oh, but Richard, you've got something to do on Friday night. And he says, yeah. I said, good, I'll do it. So I learned.
So we stole this song from Richard. We steal from the best.
Right. But it's Jenny Tolman, My Welcome Mat.
Listen to the lyrics. They're really good.
I got friends that love the Pope and friends that love the dope. Guess we're all just trying to find a higher place. I got friends that fit the mold and friends that dance on poles. My living room ain't no one out of place. Welcome back.
Don't care if you're white or black. Don't care if you're thin or fat. Ain't there to judge all that. My heart's an open door. Don't care if you're rich or poor. Ain't the world just a big front porch anyway?
I got friends that paid for fake ones.
I'm happy with what God gave them.
Let me do that again. I got friends that paid for fake ones.
And some happy with what God gave them.
They can all hang out in my house any day.
I've got friends that love their babies.
And some still single in their 80s.
Yeah, we're all a little crazy, but that's okay. My welcome mat. Don't care if you're white or black. Don't care if you got two dads. Ain't there to judge all that. My heart's an open door. Don't care if you're rich or poor. Ain't the world just a big front porch anyway?
We all laugh at different jokes and paint with different strokes. And we all look the same from 10,000 feet above.
From space, Jeff. We all need love. We all need love. So my welcome mat. Don't care if you're white or black, blue, red, or Republican. Don't give a damn about that. My heart's an open door. Don't care if you're rich or poor. Ain't the world just a big front porch anyway? From my welcome mat.
I got friends that love the Pope and friends that love their dope. Guess we're all just trying to find a higher place.
I'm for hire. Hire.
Yeah, man.
It's damn beautiful.
Thank
How do you follow that, though? That's the question.
we're going to follow it with a marital strife song.
Naturally.
I like the line, I got friends that dance on poles. That's my
That's a good one. It comes in early, too, so
Yeah. Oh, I
you
thought
know
were
what you're
gonna
in
say-
for.
I thought you were going to say it comes in the mail. I wouldn't be surprised if we had one show up at the front door.
Okay.
No, not now.
Oh, every man has heard these words.
Every woman has had to say them.
No, not now. Well, I took my gal to the picture show just the other day, and when I tried to hold her hand, this is all she'd say: no, not now.
Oh, no, not now.
No, not now.
No, not now.
No, not now. But maybe next week somehow. No, not now.
You forgot the popcorn.
No, not now.
Shh, I'm trying to watch the movie.
No, not now. But maybe next week somehow. I walked my gal home to her door and asked her for a kiss. But she quickly turned away, and then she told me this: no, not now.
The porch light's on.
No, not now.
My daddy's watching.
No, not now. But maybe next week somehow. I asked my gal to marry me. Reckon what she said? She said, I wouldn't marry you if all the rest were dead. No, not now.
Oh, no, not now.
No, not now.
No, not ever. No, not now. But maybe next week somehow.
But she went and changed her mind. How I regret that day. 'Cause ever since I married her, this is all she'll say: no, not now. No, not now.
I've got a headache.
No, not now. But maybe next week somehow.
kids were awful today.
Now, but maybe next week somehow. Well, I stayed out too late last night on a little spree.
3 days.
And when I asked her to let me in, this is all she'd say to me. No, not now.
Your stuff's on the lawn.
No, not now.
I've changed the locks.
No, not now. But maybe next week somehow. No, not now.
I've got a restraining order.
Oh, no, not now.
I'll forward the bills. No, not now.
But maybe next week somehow. Oh, no, not now.
Oh, no, not now.
No, not now.
No, not now.
No, not now. But maybe next week somehow. Oh, no, not now.
Again?
No, not now.
Oh, no, not now.
No, not now. But maybe next week somehow.
My mother's coming to stay.
Oh, good job. Good job.
Got a,
How long you guys been married?
42 years.
Yeah, we've
Only
been happy
So
married.
what do you know about marital strife then?
newlyweds. And by the way, Michael Serena said Dijon always makes me smile.
Aw.
And,
Thank you, Michael.
Can't argue with that at all. Nicely done as ever.
Thank you.
And December, we're newlyweds. It'll only be 20 years in December.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah.
It's been good for me. I think most men, I know I needed those guidance to stay on the path. And Debbie's
My
done a
poor
good
my
job.
poor wife. We got together in our 20s. She's wasted her entire adult life on me. So I
Yeah,
pity her as I do.
Long-suffering.
yeah.
So I feel like we've been trucking right along tonight, Rowan.
That's true.
Maybe we should mention that this is the virtual open mic that happens every Monday from approximately 7 to 9:30 ish Eastern.
Yeah.
Is that? I think that's the time we're talking these days. Isn't it?
Eastern Daylight Time right now.
Oh, okay.
EDT.
I have always very consistently gotten that wrong, whichever one it is. I always get the wrong one. So got that going for me. Let us see.
If you look right above Dave Benham there, you will see paypal.me/Ilyami. And above good old Needle Nose Johnson there,
Good old.
you've got Venmo at Illy Tips. And if you want to help keep things going, you can give a little something there.
Yeah, keep those lights on. If you are of such a mind, if you don't have the means, of course, we like just having you watch and listen. That's nice too.
Tell your friends.
Yeah. Don't tell your enemies because they don't deserve us. Well, maybe they deserve me. They don't deserve Rowan.
Well,
So
as far as keeping things going, Dave
Yes,
Benham, I think.
Hello.
Mr. Benham,
Yes.
you're you always have the most soothing of speaking voices. Like Mr. Benham, how are you?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I got just kind of shocked today. I got news that a neighbor and friend across the street that I played soccer with for 10 years just died.
Oh,
Just
sorry.
a year younger than me from a heart attack. So
oh, jeez.
it's
Well, I'm sorry to hear
a
that.
little bit rocking.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah. Well, glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here too.
That's something.
Very
That's
glad.
like one of the things about the pandemic that bugs me so much is that we have to deal with the pandemic and all the normal stuff too.
And then everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
We lost my mother-in-law a year ago, April. So basically a month into things. And that was a special kind of hell. So I don't envy anyone going through anything like that.
Yeah. But hey.
Hey, did you want to flout for us as well?
Yep. I have no idea anything what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play something.
And we'll listen. Dave Benham, everybody.
Wow. That was gorgeous.
Oh, and by the way, we had Eric James Janowski said, "Go Dave," and Susan Schneider is popping by to say hi, everybody. Good to see you tonight.
Hey, Susie Bird.
I'll do play my double flute that I don't play as much. The first one I got, a little higher pitch.
Dave Benham, y'all.
Yeah. It's good every once in a while to get a break from words. Truly. As somebody who talks too much and writes a bunch of words, it's nice to hear somebody who doesn't use that. When you or Jimmy come on and It's like, oh.
For me, it's a nice break to not play synth.
It seems a lot simpler. You didn't have to like throw a thing up on the screen or anything.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you coming by.
Thank
That
you.
was beautiful, Dave.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joey.
It was really
Thank
nice.
you for blessing us, man.
Thank you for being here, Joey.
Transported me.
I was noodling around. Yeah, I also it's always such a like you get down in your body and then it lifts you up, man. Your music, that's what it does to me, man. Thank you.
Thanks.
Joey just needs to do the descriptions for people. That was really nice. I do believe Rowan, unless there was some business we needed to handle, I think we can move right along to our next person.
Joe Isaacs.
Hey, wow, Dave, thanks. That was a real treat, man. Appreciate all of you guys coming out, sharing your music, and everyone listening. Thank you, and Rowan and Chris, thank you for running this thing. All right, the first song I'm going to do, I wrote two presidents ago, and it was like at a time of extreme laziness for me, because I kept being too lazy to change my alarm clock, and in the morning I kept waking up to this horrible talk radio show, and I was growing more and more misanthropic every morning until I finally, had the energy to turn the dial and change the station, but that took a lot for me. But like, I wrote this song, and people were kind of telling me, these people calling the radio show, they're crazy. Most people aren't like that. But then, we had the president, and we had a lot of stuff that kind of just made it obvious that this is not just like a few people, and it's a big problem. And so when I wrote the song originally, it was called It's Only Rage on the Radio. And I'm trying to get rid of the only part, but I practiced it that way so many times it kind of creeps back in. So hopefully I'll remember to get rid of the only part. Because it's not only, it's a huge thing. And anyway, I'll play the song. How about that? I woke up to the sound of talk radio. People being so extreme. Ain't no nuance to their arguments. Only forests without trees. It is rain on the radio. It is hate on the bathroom stalls. It's fear on the internet that haunts us all, haunts us all. Facebook has two faces, which is fake and which is true. And YouTube leads you on to more extremes. So you could tweet the crazy things you do. It is rage on the radio. It is hate on the bathroom stalls. It is fear on the internet that stalks us all, stalks us all. Just 'cause you're in the locker room don't mean it's alright to talk that way. Yeah, I believe in your freedom to speak. I just don't get why you think that way. It is rage on the radio, hate on the bathroom stalls. It is fear on the internet that stalks us all, that stalks us all. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, this last one I'm going to do is a song where it's about mental illness and destigmatizing mental illness, and even the term mental illness, right? I guess like it seems a little, why not just say like, I don't know. It feels like even that term just has like a heaviness to it. I mean, maybe it shouldn't, but and like but like I wrote this about like the first time going to like a therapist's office, and like I had this like huge irrational fear, and felt like everybody was looking at me, and a lot of that was internal and inside of me, but part of that's from society, right? Too. I mean, it's all kind of intertwined. So anyway, here's the song. I don't know why I'm so afraid when there's really nothing to fear. Pen trembles in my hand, my signature don't come out too clear. I feel like everybody's looking at me. I stand here with this clipboard, when in fact we're all here for the same thing. Everybody's just a little bit bored. There's a world inside us that we must explore. Digging deeper if we want more, more. She calls me back into her office. It's not what I expect. No couch to lie down on, just 2 chairs and a desk. She helps me talk about my problems. She helps me think it through. It's amazing the world of good a little listening can do. There's a world inside us that we must explore. Digging deeper than we've gone before. Now if I were to hurt my leg, I'd go see a doctor. But when the problem's in my head, I'm no longer so sure. But I only got this one life to live, and I'm gonna live it well. Even if I have to swallow my pride and reach out for some help. 'Cause there's a world inside us that we must explore. Digging deeper if we want more. Thank you. Appreciate
Joe
that.
Isaacs.
Real nice job, Joseph.
Joe Isaacs, y'all.
Appreciate it.
And thank you for doing that song, man. It should be a reminder to all of us here in the open mic and to people out there in the audience too. You know, if you're feeling some feels, don't be afraid to ask for some help here and there.
Exactly.
We all need it every once in a while.
You're not alone, and it's perfectly normal, and there's no shame in it. And and I feel like music too is a great way to really deal with some of these feelings inside of us too. So I appreciate you guys hosting this and providing us a place where we can sort of explore our feelings and digging deeper than we've gone before. So.
Joe Isaacs, y'all.
Absolutely. And I'd like to mention that I have been joined by our third chair this evening, who will be performing later. Woohoo! So if I seem distracted, you see why. With that being said, I do believe Mr. Chris Otto is up next. Am I doing the math correctly, sir?
He is.
Okay, then let's
Howdy,
get
Chris.
him up there for everybody.
Oh. All right. So I will second what Joseph was saying about mental health. I almost feel like as musicians we have a bit of an advantage because we can always channel what's going on through our music, or most of the time anyway. So I'm going to start with an original. This is still kind of a work in progress. I played this before on the keyboards a few months ago, and I've now worked it out on the strings for the most part. But this is about me dealing with the fact that with my shoulder injury, I had to come face to face with the fact that I am really bad at asking for help. I'm really reluctant to ask for help. I don't know why. I understand that's like, I kind of view it as like a character flaw, you know. But so this is kind of about me coming to grips with the fact that I'm in a situation where, you know, I'm relying on other people. It's called Take the Hand.
Nice one. And it's nice to see you in the men.
Good to see you playing a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Struggling on the, I've never been good with the bar chords, but I'm forcing myself. Damn it. I'm going to learn it. So this next one is a cover of a song from a relatively new band called Bird Talker. I don't know if anybody's heard of them. They're working out of Nashville. Real good folk rock band. And this is one of their pieces, one of their newer songs. It's called Towards the Sun. Tried life underground, but the only ones around were the ones that were dead and buried. There was no light, no sound, no beauty to be found. So I started digging, though I was weary. It was the sun with dirt in my eyes. It was the sun that shed my disguise. I thank the worms for the good times, and I waited for the sun. Da, 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 da. Don't get me wrong, I know that darkness is real. I know sometimes it's medicine to feel. But if I go wild, if I stay, I start to decay. So I take what it gave as I go going towards the sun, dirt in my eye. Towards the sun, I shed my disguise. Towards the sun, I thank the worms for the good time. And I'm waiting for the sun. I'm tired of dragging me down. So if the life shits on my head, I mix it in my flower bed. 'Cause what the hell did I expect? It was the sun, the dirt in my eyes. It was the sun, I shed my disguise. It was the sun, I thank the worms for the good times. And I'm headed for the sun.
Nice. What was that band called again?
Bird Talker.
Bird Talker.
One word.
Right on.
Like Batman.
Out.
Yeah, one word, just like Batman.
Yes. Like
Oh, I
Batman.
thought you meant like Batman talks to birds. I'm like, he doesn't talk to birds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't talk to birds. I don't think
I
he
could have said Birdman, which would have been more accurate and also one word, but I chose
That's
Batman.
true. Yeah, well, always choose Batman. Well, good to hear you, Chris.
Good to be here.
Yeah. Let us see.
Jules Bland.
Mr. Corbett, are we popping right along, or?
Yeah. Let's go into Jules Bland.
Okay.
If he's amenable.
Jules, are you up and ready for us, sir?
I mean, I guess that's up for debate, right?
Well, no, you can just say if you're actually
I mean, I'm fine.
ready or not.
How are you?
I am getting by. Thank you.
Okay, we didn't ask for all that. Jeez.
Fair. That's fair. Cruel but fair.
Tough but fair. That's me. Okay.
I stand
Well,
by what I said.
I have no. You can be tough and cruel, but also fair. I don't know what I'm gonna do except for bump into all the microphones. Let's see. Oh God. Okay. All right. This is the wrong guitar for this. Been giving it a lot of thought. The history we forget. Found out I'm at a loss for what to do, but rifle through regret. Gotta say it's a bit of a toss-up. Hedge your bets. Sometimes we break. Sometimes that makes us whole. Life is a boundless journey. Still we cling to the dotted line. Paralyzed cause we're in a hurry, yet afraid to leave the past behind. We can spend our lives on worry or save ourselves some time. All your rage is worth its weight in gold. And I know that it's not what you wanna hear. It's exactly as you fear. Time's not on your side. Life will pass you by. Time's not on your side. Doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Oh no, let's do that again. Try. If life is really what you make it, well, it's up to us to choose. I understand we can get impatient, waiting in line to lose. There's a lesson in our mistakes, kid, take it from me. You could use a little pain to weigh it down and keep your feet on solid ground. We always think we'll have more time, oh, until it all runs out. Maybe we meet up at the exit sign and reconnect somehow. Maybe it culminates in fire raining down. I could tell you what you wanna know, but gotta go, goodbye for now. And I know you didn't ask for this at all. Whoops. And I know it's not your fault. Time's not on your side. Life will pass you by. Time's not on your side. Doesn't mean you shouldn't try. One more time. Try. Something like that.
Woo! Gorgeous. Great lyrics.
Sure.
That wasn't another John Mayer song, was it?
Nope, that's mine. That's on the space-time thing. Oh, but since you asked, I guess I'll play one.
Sorry, everybody.
You brought it upon yourself, you bitch.
I often do.
It's not a silly little moment. It's not the storm before the calm. This is the deep and dying breath of this love that we've been working on. Can't seem to hold you like I want to, so I can feel you in my arms. Nobody's gonna come and save you. Pulled too many false alarms. Yeah, we're going down. You can see it too. We're going down, and you know that we're doomed, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning room. I was the one you always dreamed of. You were the one I tried to draw. How dare you say it's nothing to me? Baby, you're the only light I ever saw. And I'll make the most of all the sadness. You'll be a bitch because you can. You try to hit me just to hurt me, so you leave me feeling dirty, 'cause you can't understand that we're going down. And you can see it too, we're going down. And you know that we're doomed, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning room. Go cry about it, why don't you? Go cry about it, why don't you? Go cry about it. Cry about it, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning room. In a burning room. Don't you think we ought to know by now? Don't you think we should have learned somehow? Don't you think we ought to know by now? Don't you think we should have learned somehow? Don't you think we ought to? Don't you think we ought to know? No. Don't you think that, my dear, we're slow dancing in a burning room? That's all for you, Chris. It's all for you, Damien.
And to think you could have played one of your superior original songs.
I was about
happy
to. I
for
was
you.
about to play my Ghost Town song that I like to do, but nope. You insisted, so
Now we'll never know.
I love my fans. Hashtag fan life. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Sponsored post, by the way, we're brought to you today by Doritos. Doritos, do you want some sort of weird, maybe radioactive dust on your fingers that will get on your clothing? Even if it's not on your fingers, you don't even have to open the bag. You want that? Is that what you want?
Yes.
Doritos.
Ooh,
All right, everybody, say it with me. Dorito. All right.
Just getting
We're
a
gonna
note from
right
our
along.
lawyer. He's saying that we can't say that.
The deal didn't go through?
Yeah, we're not.
Okay,
no-
I thought
no
because
Doritos.
once we got absorbed by Disney and then like all of the, all of the old stuff became legends, and I thought I was just going out on. I'm
Frito-Lay
sorry.
just sent us a cease and desist order.
Shit. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I guess just move on to the next
Well,
egg on my face or
yeah, since we
Dorito
lost,
dust on
yeah,
my
since we
face.
don't have that sponsor now, I
Okay.
should probably
Yeah,
mention
I guess we'll
that.
just have to move on.
Yeah,
I tried, guys. I tried.
Yeah, I'll
sorry.
mention, just above me, paypal.me/Ilyami if you'd like to give something to keep things going here and fill in the spot that's been left, that Dorito.
The
shaped.
Dorito-shaped hole.
Yeah.
Blow up
in
the
our
spot.
funding. And then also Venmo
one.
at Illy Tips. You can give there as well. Chris, who do we have up next?
Well, we have a very special guest. His first time here on the VOM. It's somebody that I've known for a little while, and I've been corrected that he wishes to be referred to as Alexander Eric, and he is going to sing an original song, and I'm going to move out of the way. Take it away, Mr. Eric.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Okay. A house is in a neighborhood is in a town is in a city, and a city's in a state. A state is in a country, and a country's in a continent is on a planet. A planet's in a solar system system's in a galaxy is in a universe is in a multiverse, and it's all getting sucked up by a big black hole.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
I can see my house from here.
Wah, wah.
Thank you. Thank you.
job.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Oh, too kind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Girls.
He's got to get over his shyness.
Born performer.
Alexander Eric, everybody. He just has the one show, but the one song tonight. But I'm sure he'll come up with more for another time.
I feel educated.
As well, you should. He came up with that on his own.
Wow. Oh, goodness.
So, you did great, buddy.
Thank you.
So I do believe that Mr. Jenkins is actually up.
Is that guy
next.
here?
Joe,
Is he showing up?
if you feel as though you can handle following that, if you need a moment to collect yourself, I understand that as well. I know. Take your minute, baby. Take your minute.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and watch it later because I haven't finished processing. I'm just going to sublimate. And before I internalize.
You're gonna go directly from solid to a gas. You said you're gonna sublimate.
Yeah.
That means going
Wow.
directly from a solid to a gas.
Well, it means skipping any phase of matter. It could also be going from a liquid to a plasma. But
Oh, nice.
you're right.
Ooh.
I think I misused my word. So
Xander, you are missing out on so much geeky science talk. Really. I took off you guys off speaker right before you started doing that. I'm like, you would have really enjoyed this. I'm sorry, buddy.
Put me back on speaker.
Well, we have to let Mr. Joey do his song. Speaking of which, hello, Mr. Jenkins. Yeah, you're gonna do it. That's right. You're gonna do it. You're gonna take the spotlight back. It's what you're gonna do. You're going to assert your power. Is what you're gonna do. Yeah, you are.
Thank you for allowing me to demand. You were about to raise your hand. Thank you, guys. All right. So this is the most recent song I've written. This was from August's song prompt, or is it July's? Because it was presented in August.
Time has no meaning.
I'm behind. Time has no meaning. Hey, thanks. That said, this is a song about tiny baby Martians. I come from a world many light years closer than you might expect. I've lived over 3,000 years, so I'm excited to hit puberty. The mission to learn more about you, well, I chose to accept. So many mysteries surround you, your old ways are still new to me. I've watched you explore and ignore and enjoy and destroy life. I've learned that your appetite for change is both meager and insatiable. My people failed to adapt and went extinct, but we adored life. No matter how it thrives, so allow me to offer some advice. Well, I hope you can embrace it all. The story of my people. We were great, we were meek, we defended any weakness with a kindness and intent to preserve the innocent. We had everything we needed, every victor still conceded. Those defeated served a purpose that was valued more than service. There were bigger ones and bolder ones, steady at the shoulder ones. There were weaker ones, were speaker ones who never felt the need for guns. There were faster ones and slower ones, but none that we called lower ones. And the wiser ones surprised us all the time, and we loved it. The greater ones debated all our fates, but refused to be humble. And their lessers felt the pressure when they stumbled. But I've got some questions for you. Do you ever look up? Do you ever look down? Have you ever realized that deciding you're self-actualized implies that you're a clown? Why is your sky blue? And why don't I have one too? 12,000 years when you've evolved and I've grown ears, I hope you get this message. I knew distant ones I missed and ones I never should have kissed, and once I learned enough to say it, I was only celebrated. There were many known as others who we knew as well as brothers. The only difference or division was that of the mathematicians. There were darker ones and lighter ones, and ones who liked to work instead of play. There were dimmer ones and brighter ones, and I think that even you have met the grays. The ancient ones were patient ones, regarded and placated by their minions. The newer ones grew fewer once they started growing strong in their opinions. But I've got more questions for you. Have you counted the stars? And where did you get the name Mars? Is there some kind of deeper purpose to your nervous circuitry beyond electric charge? What is a misanthrope? And why don't you make better use of the gyroscope? How do you destroy your own history and then forget your God? I hope you get this message. It might be hard to hear, but I don't just want your ear. I want to save your souls. Well, it might be hard to hear, but I've lost so much so dear that could have been saved. Please try to listen and not just be told. We were lovers, we were fighters, we were all of us great writers. We were lighters of the fires that excited and inspired. No one's love was unrequited, and there were none left uninvited. When our voices rose in choirs, praising those upon the pyres, we believed in what could strengthen, what could deepen, what could lengthen the short time given everyone for 61 millennium. We encouraged introspection, and we even made exceptions, that it's okay to be selfish, but in the end it didn't help us. Like a dream, my people's spirit still lives on in me, so please accept our warning. Like a dream, I hope you don't forget our meeting in the morning.
Joey Jenkins.
Nice, man.
Nice one.
Nice one, Joey. I also think that he did well. I'm going to play one more song.
Wait, what just happened? Did you
What?
just disassociate? What?
I try to keep it in the single digits on a daily basis, but I'm back. Not everything is made of a reflection of my consciousness. Anyway, this
Quit
is
that.
a song that well, at least not in a physical sense. This is a song that I wrote 6 months ago. Also a song challenge song, and I like it. I hope you guys like it. One day, I'm gonna stop breathing, but I'm not gonna feed into hate while my heart keeps beating. One way or another, everyone's leaving. No, there's not much to read into here, so I won't repeat it. They say you gotta keeping on, treasure the meek, be strong. Anyone could be Jesus, but I'd say you are the one case where that's wrong. You seek out pain like a song, and it's all you believe in. So one day, when you go off the deep end, well, I hope you find what you seek, and I hope you receive it. I pray you never get beat at your own game, never quite defeated. Hang on like Prometheus. Everybody lies, but not everybody tries as hard as you did. Don't you realize all the ways you lose when you win? The night could not disguise the light in your eyes when you said, look me in my eyes, I hope you die full of regrets. I may shuffle off sooner than you'd like, so if I'm not stronger than a knife, well, you know the reason. But can I say, whenever that time passes, I hope you stare into my ashes and never stop bleeding. Everybody lies, but not everybody tries as hard as you did. Don't you realize all the ways you lose when you win? The night could not disguise the light in your eyes when you said, look me in my eyes, I hope hope you die full of regrets. Well, couldn't you just not have said it? Couldn't you just not have said it? Couldn't you just not have said it? And couldn't you just not have said it? Couldn't you just not have said it? Or couldn't you just not have said it? Couldn't you just not have said it? Everybody lies, but not everybody tries as hard as you did. Don't you realize all the ways you lose when you win? The night could not disguise the light in your eyes when you said, look me in my eyes, I hope you die full of regrets. You said, look me in my eyes, I hope you die full of regrets. Well, I hope you die full of regrets.
You know, it sounds like it's going to be positive, and then that last third of the song happens.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, after I learned how to measure feet in poetry and what a rhyme was, I immediately jumped on juxtaposition. The very first literary technique that I tried to employ, aside from learning to count to 2. Yeah. Thank you.
Very
Bye.
nice.
Was that
Joey
from a
Jenkins,
song?
everybody.
Was that from a song prompt from a while
Yeah,
ago?
both of them were, yeah. One is
Okay.
last month and one was 6 months ago.
What was the one you just did? That was the 6-month one? What was the prompt?
The one that we presented in March was I'll Make You Sorry You Said It. I'll Make You Sorry You Said It. That was the one that we got in February and presented in the first Monday of March.
Of course, now I'm wondering what my Sorry You Said It song was, because they're
Yeah.
always so different.
And I can barely remember mine. I sometimes I think that I've like only done like 4 song prompt songs. We've been doing this for 78 weeks and like 18 months. I've probably done like 10. I don't remember them. I remember like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I don't, well, I guess I don't have to figure out what it is right now, since we have to let the next guy play.
Who's the next person?
Speaking of which, our next performer is our very own Mr. Chris Eric.
It sure is.
It is me. I'm Chris. Hi.
Quiet down, crowd.
I got upstaged by my 9-year-old, as is expected, and he pieced out, like he's like, last note, big wave, and then he just like wrapped himself up in a blanket and left. I'm like, good job, buddy. He had already closed the door, so so we'll talk about those things another time. It's an ongoing process. This is not a song prompt song. If I could have figured out which one of those it was, I might still. But this is the second song I've written with this title and the second arrangement of this song. It's normally an acoustic song. I started playing it with my band of the same name, and now I changed the key and play it differently on electric, and now I'm going to try to do that on acoustic, hopefully a little better than I did yesterday on our very exclusive Patreon-only live stream. So here's the song. Anyone could come up with a goal, do the work to make it clear. Craft a plan with incremental moves and such to last throughout the year. Show initiative and nerve, blaze a path for all to see. With intellect and moxie and such style, what a wonder they would be. But see, we've already gone on too long, and no one wants to hear this song. We're local failures, we know how to do it wrong. Skid takes a different sort of mind. forge a losing road. Untroubled by successes and achievements, for example, someone showed. Standing to the side while others go about their lives and make their way. Baffled by the compromise and necessary step to make it pay. But hey, maybe the idea was strong. But you know if you've listened this long, with local failure, we know how to do it wrong. All your friends will tell you you're only wasting time, you can't get back. All your friends are right, don't let it stop you. Don't let it stop you. So maybe if this hits too close to home and you can't imagine how to continue on with effort that seems futile and misguided even now. No matter how far you may have gone to be the hammer and the nail, there's always time to crash and burn. It's never too late to fail. Let's fail and let this be your hope swan song. 'Cause really you've known all along. We're local failures. We know how to do it wrong. We know how to do it wrong. We know how to do it wrong. Thanks.
Will
I just
there,
have
will
to-
there soon be a Facebook page or something like that for the band that shares that name?
There is a Facebook page.
Woohoo!
It is meager. It is small, but it is mighty. It is not mighty, but it is small.
We like meager. We'll make it mighty.
We'll make it mighty. It'll be mighty meager, is what it'll be. Hey, Rowan, what am I playing next?
Oh.
Sounds
Not dead in a ditch somewhere.
Ditch? Okay, I
Ditch.
can do ditch.
Okay, ditch.
I can do ditch. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I can do that. I'm at the right capo spot for it anyway, so. I wanted to wait on this song until the 9-year-old was out of here. I figured the last thing he needs. He's got enough to deal with. He doesn't need to hear my lyrics. So here's this song.
That's so loving.
No, I'm not dead in a ditch somewhere. No such luck. Sat into an easy chair. Fell stuck. Instead of wasting your time here, getting hurt, you could be among the stars in the dirt. Get what you worry over, that could be your end. There's a hole that's calling you. Don't pretend. So tired of doing the math again. Coming up short. Who knew the best thing could be last There's a hole that's calling you. Don't wait. Quit digging and lay down. Plenty of loss to go around. Nothing to be found. So go to ground. Is it all a little too glib for you? There's good news. All it takes to make a dream come true. Better view. Careful what you worry over. That could be your end. There's a hole that's calling you. Don't pretend. No, I'm not dead in a ditch somewhere. No, I'm not dead in a ditch somewhere. Thanks.
Chris Eric.
Yeah.
You want to try that again, Rowan?
Chris Eric, ladies and gentlemen.
That's me. I'm Chris Eric. Thank you. I have been your co-host and occasional player, Chris Eric.
You're still the co-host.
Oh, I have been, and I will, and I continue to be through the end of the evening.
Yeah.
And now, I'm sorry I just did her whole act, but up next is our friend Cozy.
That was my whole act?
No, Cozy, that's the joke.
It's okay, Kosi. I don't get it either. So. So welcome back. It's been a little bit.
Yeah.
No, it hasn't. I just saw you two yesterday.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I mean, but on
At
the
least you
open
do it
mic.
to him too.
The open mic. Goodness gracious.
I know, right? And it's like, so I'm going to try talking to you. Why are you talking to me? I'm so sorry. Why would I try to engage with one of the performers on a night where I'm co-hosting the open mic? What
I'm
for
so-
hell is
okay,
this?
if-
What madness?
You
Utter
all have-
madness.
If Rob were here, he could explain how bad I am at being charming. He keeps insisting that I should be charming, and I keep being like, it's not a skill I
Oh, I'm
possess."
sorry. Our time is up.
You all have the least tense tension, and I'm sorry. That was an alarm for I don't care what.
Okay, good night, everybody.
Oh, no.
Cozy, everybody.
And Susan was just saying in the chat that she's been missing you, girl. So.
Aw,
See?
thank you. So I need to turn the fan on because it's warm in here.
She totally just left.
I'm still here,
How do we know? We can't see you.
but you can hear me.
Kind of.
Yeah, you know how they used to say back in the day that good children should be seen and not heard? I was always the opposite of that. Completely invisible.
I was told I talked too much.
I wasn't spoken to, so I couldn't tell you.
Mm.
I like when it just doesn't even get a laugh. Just, oh, God. Yeah, I know. I know. Wait, was that Chris Otto? Oh. I thought we had a Chris understanding. A Chris standing. No, we don't. Cozy, everybody.
Hi. Here's a song I didn't write. locked up in you rear view today to help put this behind me. And now I watch things fall away, vanish to a point. The sun settles round like a halo going down, and even faces vanish. The silver glass and tarnish, my memories they drain away. Oh, keep me. Please never abandon me. Say that you love me. Say that you love me for mine. Oh, keep me. Please never abandon me. Say that you love me. Say that you love me. That you love me for mine. It's so sweet how cheap they come, with free adhesive and brand new perspective. I'm amazed the lives I can buy for 1995. With the finest angle, finest light points to the back seat where I could hide. I'm so sick of smiling. I've been showing my teeth for all the wrong reasons. Oh, keep me. Please never abandon me. Say that you love me. Say that you love me. Say that you love me for mine. Oh, keep me. Please never abandon me. Say that you love me. Say that you love me. Say that you love me for mine. Body always burns. Excuse our hands, cross the lines. They're misfits, to say the least. But what you say is what you are, in the moment and in the now. Don't write it down, and don't lie back. I want you eye to eye to eye to eye, eye to eye to eye to eye. The only way to sharpen some things is to break them. Grind and never reach the point. So the glass men ask for vengeance. And look at me, I'm the holder of 1,000 bloody points. I just keep smiling. Oh, keep me. Please never abandon me. Say that you love me. Say that you love me. Say that you love me for me. Oh, keep me. Please never abandon me. Say that you love 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 me. That you love me. That you love me. Oh, my soul.
Wait for the headphones. Wait for the headphones. Wait for the headphones. Wait for them. Wait. Headphones!
Oh my goodness!
Fantastic White Rose confessional cover.
What have you birthed into the world, Dorothy?
So you'll be
In a
going
meeting
along
of
just fine. You won't think anything is amiss. and then you'll be at the open mic, and Kosi will cover your song and freaking kill it, and you'll just be left going,
that exact sound.
Yeah, that exact sound.
Hey, Rowan, I don't know who wrote that particular song for you guys.
That is Neil Yamey's song.
Well, I know it's your guy's song, but I mean, who in the band wrote the song?
Oh, Rob wrote it. Rob wrote that song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then it was
really
covered
like to
by
hear Rob make that sound. That's just a great mental image.
Well, I saw White Rose play it, and then you guys play it.
Yes,
when we all
a band who's no longer together anymore, called White Rose Confession from Connecticut. They did a cover of it as well, but they're a metal band. They were a metal band, so.
I think they were Heather's favorite band. I don't know that I've ever seen her happier than watching her watch them. There were many devil horns were thrown.
I'm pretty sure I could be a metal band by myself if I wanted to.
Sure.
So does that mean we're going to get to hear your Inner Sandman cover now?
Oh. It's just the beast under your bed, in your closet, in your head.
And I've ever seen. Sorry, I don't know anything about metal music. I'm just.
Well, it started with a gentleman who bit the head off of a bat.
Oh no, it's
I mean,
for that.
I mean, no. Sabbath is generally it's either Sabbath or Blue Cheer.
Sabbath is actually the people they're the ones credited with being accused of having music that sounded like chains rattling behind a motorcycle, which is where the name heavy metal comes from.
The name heavy metal comes from the Steppenwolf.
Born to
Heavy
be
Metal
Wild.
Thunder.
Hey guys, you want to know who was lied to?
Lied to. It's a good story, though. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Well,
we should let Kosi get on with her song. What are you going
I
to
have
do?
no idea what to play next.
You have another unintentional collaboration where you take somebody's song and make up your own song on it.
I see what you're fishing for, Chris.
No. I'm wondering, like those. You seem to pull those out. I enjoy those. You don't necessarily know my intent. You might, but you don't necessarily.
I could do Johnny Cash. That's something like that.
Oh yeah,
always a good idea.
We cashing in, Kosi. calling your bluff. Make it happen. Please ignore me. I have nothing but confidence that you're going to do a great job.
Actually, the cash in comment makes me think I would like to hear Kosi do a cover of a Jane's Addiction song.
Cash in now, baby.
Yeah, well, not necessarily that one, but that's what
maybe Mountain Song.
Yeah,
that was the song by them I liked. That's the one.
That's a good song. All right.
But, yeah.
I don't know anyone named Jane who has an addiction. I'm sorry.
Kosi fandom is multiplying.
I'm sure you do. And we were popping right along.
Headphones.
She puts them down so carefully now.
Here's the train a-coming, rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know where. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time is ripping off. That train just keeps on rolling on down to San I shot him let him reload. Just to watch him die. I hear that whistle blowing. I hang my head and cry. I it's Oski in a fancy dining car. Drop drinking off smoking that cigar. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. If they freed me from this prison, if the railroad train were mine, and to keep it moving just a little further down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I stay. I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Blow my blues away. Blow my blues away.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Clap, clappity clap. And Cozy, thank you again for keeping us company on the super exclusive live stream yesterday. It was very entertaining.
That was entertaining.
Yeah,
You two were
yeah.
fantastic. You've had a lot of together time these last couple days, haven't you?
I know.
Not nearly enough.
Yeah.
Aww.
For me, anyway. I think he's ready for a break.
I'm ready for nap. Is actually what
Fair.
it's all about right now. Oh my God.
That's a strong statement. Well, I think we are at our final performer.
We're gonna land this plane.
Yeah, we're talking. And who are we talking to? We're talking to Lacey Anthony. Hi, Lacey. How are you?
She's got the look.
I'm adequate. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can.
I
Okay.
just wasn't sure how to respond to that. So.
Well, adequate is better than not adequate. So.
It's better than bad.
Yes.
My goodness.
Song prompt.
Oh my goodness.
Not your best work, but still pretty good.
Great. Last week was a really, really bad week. Like, the worst week I've had in a very long time, maybe ever, internally. That sucked balls. But I'm here, and today, actually, things got a lot better really fast, and my head's spinning a little bit. Like, fighting off some mania, but a friend of mine is going to start renting part of my space as a work studio instead of having to deal with a full-time roommate again. And I've had a lot of roommate trauma, so that's a huge relief. And I've been rearranging furniture all day to sort that out. But, so I'm a little husky, I'm a little tired, and here I am, and I have some songs.
There's a cat behind you too. Don't be afraid.
And here's a cat who puked on my bed earlier.
Oh, so sweet.
The
Yeah, I
sweetest.
love her.
And by the way, Eric James Danowski said, sorry you had a bad week, and we're all glad you're here.
Thanks. Yeah. All right. People like this one, I think.
Before you be the best that I can be. While I am waiting for you, I got some work to do. I'll just keep learning for you, be all that you might need, be everything that I might need. That's just some lonely world. That's just some lonely world. I'll just keep waiting for you. You'll be worth it to me. I'll just keep waiting for you. However long you might be, however long you might be. But when will I hold you close? When will I hold you close? When will I be a lover? When will I be a child? When will I be a mother? When will it be my time? Oh, when will I be on my mind? When will I be on my mind? Some days I am my lover, some days I am a child, some days I am my mother, and someday I'll be just fine. While I was waiting for you, I knew just what to do. I had to roll before you, be all that you could need, be everything that I might need. Now I am my own lover. Now I am my own child. Now I am my mother. Even if just in my mind everything's gonna be alright. Even if just in my mind everything's gonna be alright.
I was fighting that cough back.
Oh no.
I need a drink. I am assuredly not adequately is the word I was trying. Adequately hydrated. It's like 3 different words happen in my head that were not the right one.
Virtual open mic, Mondays, 7 to 9:30 Eastern.
We promise you'll never find the right word.
Ugh. But the right Gatorade.
It's a good tagline, though. We promise you'll never find the right word.
It's got what plants crave.
So what are you what are you closing us out with tonight, Lacey?
Guess.
Is it the hit?
Alrighty. The song Never is not pertinent to my life.
Can't really ask for a better ending than that.
Give me the body of a robot, please.
Yes, we know.
It's the feel-good song of the century.
Oh, it's the feel-bad hit
I want
of
to
the season.
feel good instead of crappy all the time.
or the feel nothing hit of the season.
Let me be dead inside. Please.
Oh, don't be silly. We already
not
are.
I
all it's
already am,
cracked up to be,
yes.
trust me.
Fact.
And you know, just to make it worse for you, Lacey, this song is technically the reason you and I became whatever version of friendship this is.
Don't tell anybody that.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I like your wife.
I do too. Big fan. He likes me though, so you know she's got that problem.
And I did catch your kiddo earlier. And,
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I just didn't have my camera on yet because I was dealing with changing my blanket on my bed because the cat puked. But I did. He's very charming. I don't know how he's part of you, but
I mean,
congratulations.
there's a lot of recessive things that have nothing to do with me.
Really a
Doesn't look
natural
like me.
performer. He looked very comfortable and he did it.
He is very comfortable performing. He doesn't know what shyness means.
I loved it.
He's just never
Loved it
had
from
that
him.
gene.
I want to take lessons from him.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, he's been practicing that for a few weeks. I'm like, do you want to come do it on the VOM? He's like, yes, I do. Yes.
That's so cute. Just kidding.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't do it as much now, but when he was smaller, I'd get his teachers because I could do an impression of him when we were talking about it. Yes.
My favorite. I love early language acquisition.
Yeah.
It's
a lot of fun.
much. One of the girls I watch calls a knife a narf.
Oh.
And like, I'm always like, what do you need? She's like, I need my narf. And I'm like, so I like always am trying to like get her to ask for knives.
We used to say, we'd ask, how you doing, Alexander? How are you? He'd go, I fine. And I gotta say, I miss that. Just like I miss when he had something that he wanted, he'd say, mine's. Like, no, buddy, it's mine. But
You guys are gonna make me melt.
all the malapropisms of little kids are just so much fun.
I watched another little girl who would just skip the love and I love you, and she would just go, I you, Yacy. And it was like the sweetest thing. I you. Every time I was tucking her in, I you. I'm like, I you too.
Amazing.
That should actually be passive aggressive.
I miss those
because
sometimes.
there's no verb there. So you could really substitute any verb at all.
Yeah.
I think you might be missing the gist of that one.
I don't have any children.
You don't have any gist?
I'm just a collector of other people's children.
Yeah, Lacey doesn't know. I don't think Lacey's an owner-operator either.
An owner-operator?
It's okay. It's okay, Cozy. I'm not really into pets. People are like, I'm not into kids, and everybody's fine. It's like, I'm not really into pets. And
I'm not really into dogs.
I'm not really into.
Are you sure about that, Lacey?
Brooks is somewhere. This apartment's big.
When was the last time you saw him?
Recently. I fed him. I think he's laying in the other room.
No, I gotta say, I think we've impressively. What's that?
On more than one occasion, I've accidentally locked him out of my apartment because, I have a landing where I have some storage. Like I have a wardrobe out there that just has like jackets and storage in it. So I'll go out there and put something, and he follows me like a shadow. So sometimes I turn around, and I close the door, and I just close it in his face. And then he'll start barking and whining, and I'll be like, shut up! Why are you whining at nothing? And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, he's locked out of the apartment.
Actually outside, he's just that loud.
That's pretty good.
Wants to be let in.
I feel like we were popping right along and things have gone gloriously off the rails just at the end where you want them to. So, Mr. Corbett, is there anything else we need to cover before we bring this one in?
Just that this is the VOM. We do this every Monday night from 7 to 9:30 these days. And we'll be back next week. It's a song prompt week. Next week? No. We still
Week
have
after?
another week.
What is that song prompt, by the way?
Oh, that's a good question.
I can look it up. Sorry. I didn't mean to throw everything off. We were doing so well, and then I went and asked a question, and this is why I shouldn't speak, which makes it kind of difficult. It is falling all over ourselves for the last time.
I need to get writing.
What do we have, 2 weeks?
I like that a lot. That's complicated.
It's good. It's good. I like it. I have it put aside. I will get there. That's cat.
Yep.
It's a big cat.
Yeah.
She's actually a little cat. She just looks big because Brooks is so small.
Well, no, Brooks isn't there. It's just you and the cat. So
I
either
know.
you're both small or you're both big. Because
I was making a joke.
the cat's like the third the size of you.
Well, she's also, it's like depth perception because she's in front of me. But she's not a very big cat. She's like a moderately sized cat.
No.
With a good temperament.
Agree to disagree.
The best temperament.
Well, this has been VOM and Cat showing number 78?
78.
Goodness gracious. And,
Bombing cat.
Yes. And I do believe next week you'll have your proper co-host back, Rowan. But I always appreciate when you let me sit in. I don't think I drove things too far afield. But
No, you did an excellent job, sir. Excellent
much
job.
appreciated.
And thank you. And thank all of you for joining us. And so
Don't talk to Rowan that way.
It's our thing. Yeah, I used to think this was Rob's thing, but no, this is a VOM thing. So reach out, grab the audience by the face, and we will see you all next week.
Wah. Ha 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 ha.
Hey, y'all.
Ha.